So we are here to celebrate the re-release of Zero.Hero. Is there a command, or should you get one going? There is probably not a command.
I got it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm on it. It's in the title. I put it in the title.
You did your job, bro.
I did my job.
Thank you.
I did nothing, but then I see fit to complain.
I did not get the alert set up, though. We'll have to do that.
We're figuring it out. Yeah, so we are here with JD Astra / Ember Holt. You may know her from such films as VGO, Firebrand,
Yes.
The Monster Haven, Bastion Academy, and Zero Hero being released this week.
Which is a re-release. I think your mic got changed now, Jess. No.
How's my mic?
Dunn's mic is fine. Jess
I'm on the mic.
is very distant.
Wow.
Yeah.
In some ways,
That I could hear.
So you have 2 names that we know about. How many books have you written, and how many JD Astras are there?
I was going to ask you that first question.
Nope, your mic's gone.
Nope, you're out again.
Talk loud enough.
I don't know what the issue is.
I feel like
that
that's what
working?
we're hearing you from, is from Williams, because his little thing is lighting up.
Yes.
Is that better?
Oh, you
Part of
gotta
that was
restart the
good.
mic.
Welcome back, Druid.
Hey, as long as the stream doesn't crash again, I'm fine with mic difficulties.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Left hand?
I think we're only getting you through Williams' mic.
Yeah.
Yep, no, it's not. You're not going green at all.
Yeah.
And now the game is back.
Now the game is back.
Just yell,
Oh,
and we
I
can
heard
hear
you.
you.
Why did that
But it's
happen?
echoey.
Yeah, I don't know why. Is it using your camera? Ah, the
think
runners.
so.
There we go.
Jess can interpret a dance for her answers.
Yes.
Well, is it working? Can we hear you?
No, I didn't.
No.
No, I think we're hearing her through you.
No, it's definitely through you, but intermittently, because you're flashing green when you talk.
Level. Pick.
Sibilance.
Be a second.
That's fascinating. We are getting like parts of words. It's cutting on and off.
Hey, no one pick.
Oh, I'm
Oh
sorry.
my
I
God.
picked. I'm sorry. I picked. I won't pick. I won't pick next time. You said it after I picked.
See, William and I know how to follow instructions.
Can you hear?
Sort of.
Sort of?
Not
Yes,
well.
I can hear you.
Okay, great.
It's an improvement.
Jesus. Is this...
This is an improvement.
Are we... Alright,
Yeah.
great. Perfect.
Why did the cameras move? Why do you do this, Discord? Oh, now it's back. Okay.
Always changing. Okay, so,
Yes.
man, the question was, how many JD Astras are there? How many JD Astra books are there?
No, how many JD Astras are
How
there?
many of
How many names do you have, if that really is your names?
Like, a lot. I have a lot of names that are, like, legally my names, and, like, doing business as names as well, so.
Mhm.
Too many. But there's only one JD Astra.
Can I pick? Is it safe to pick?
So
Yes,
safe.
it is
Okay.
safe to pick.
Okay.
I'm just looking at this, I'm like, why do I have soul circles? And I was like, oh, because I was messing around with my microphone and I missed the selection and I got
It chose for you. Yeah, I got
it was
something.
for me. Wonderful.
I don't like also.
Womp womp.
Well,
The Solar Pulse is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just now I have to just.
I'm waiting to hear how many books you've written total
Okay,
across
I'm sorry.
everything.
Are we calling novellas books?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going on 31.
Oh,
Amazing.
Very
Very
nice.
nice.
Very nice.
Amazing. That's truly,
Thanks.
truly incredible.
3 of them are really bad and not in print anymore. So
which 3?
That doesn't matter. What would you say to someone else who said that? You would say they still count.
You still wrote
Because
them.
they took... And
true.
writing those helped you write better books later.
it's true. Yeah, no. I had to get some really harsh feedback from an editor I didn't know on one of them. Yeah. Charged me $600 just to
Just scrap it.
that's all over my soul.
Yeah.
But it was like one of those experiences where I was like, well, either I'm gonna do better or I'm just gonna give up. Like,
And
no
now
point in
look at you.
sulking. Now,
Yeah.
look at me now.
Well, so 31 books is quite a number. What is your least favorite book out of those 31?
I'm just laughing because I'm like, I have no idea how I would answer that question.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna get run over. No! Oh gosh, I got run over twice. Ouch.
I
Don't
mean, it
let
sounds
death
like you
distract
have
you.
candidates already.
My least favorite is probably the first book I ever wrote, the one that got very harshly criticized by an editor that I paid to just rub my face in the dirt. Mostly because it took me a very, very long time to produce a very, very bad book.
Yeah.
And I was a child, like literally a child. I was writing it when I was still in my teens.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of things that we look back at our teens and we're like,
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, if a novel...
And you got brutal feedback. Where did you find the keep going? What made you not just say, okay, well, then I guess this isn't for me?
Oh, I think it's just a core part of my personality to be a stubborn bitch. So,
perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, and I would say if, the worst thing that happened in there, the worst mistake you made in your teens was writing a lackluster novel, then
Yeah.
you're doing good.
Yeah, you're doing good. That's definitely true.
Not too bad.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh gosh, the rodents are here.
Yeah. It's go for time.
Good
Would
quote,
you
Corb.
give that same feedback to someone else if they said, hey, can you read my book? And you're like, yeah, there's a lot of problems there.
Well, I mean, if they paid me to, and I told her to be honest, I was like, hey, does this book actually have a chance? And she was like, absolutely not.
Wow.
All right, but what kind of authority did this person have, like this freelance editor?
So, I mean, from what I recall, she had edited several, several books. She had a portfolio of both, not big five, but medium-sized press works under her belt. And she had an MFA. I think those are the right combinations of letters to me, and a master's. Yeah, master's fine. Yeah, that's what she had. That's what she. So yeah, I mean,
What genre
but
was that book?
it was sci-fi. So I mean, part of it could have been that just wasn't her jam. Weirdly enough, it was a cozy sci-fi with
You're ahead of the
10
time.
moments of violence. It was mostly cozy, and then suddenly it was oh yeah, we're gonna go on this cool sci-fi mission, and lots of things are gonna die.
Amazing.
Hi, Goofy Care.
Hey, Goofy.
Goofy, good to see you.
So, did you started in sci-fi? Was that your first genre love?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. When I was a child, I was very, very into Star Trek. So,
Which
I mean,
one?
I still am. But it was sort of the first, adult show that I really liked. But you know, I was into sci-fi-ish stuff as a kid too, like Power Rangers. I'd call that kind of sci-fi-ish.
Yeah.
Like aliens give humans powers to transform into giant robots.
Yeah.
So,
Which Star Trek?
I started on TNG, of course, because you know that's right when I was being born.
Yeah.
But I got really into it when I was about 8 or so, when Voyager came out, and I was like, a female captain who takes no shit and is very stubborn. Hell yeah!
Perfect.
Hell yeah! Oh, and then
Yeah.
also a female head of engineering. Like, that was a
Yep.
big deal for me as a kid.
Yeah.
Not only a competent leader with a vagina.
And they had conflict with each other that had nothing
did.
to do with men.
It
Amazing.
had nothing to do with men.
Yep.
You can fight about anything.
About other things.
Yeah.
You can be a bitch to each other about other stuff. So
Yeah,
what
it
was
was-
your
it
take
was-
on 7 of 9 when she showed up then?
I really liked her. I was a big fan. It was so
Runners.
rough to find out. Oh no. So rough to find out that the actors Jerry Ryan and oh my gosh.
Kate Mulgrew.
Thank you, Kate Mulgrew. That they had a very poor working relationship.
Yes.
I was so sad about that. But they made it work in the show. Like,
Yes.
it didn't seem like...
No, it probably
I mean, like,
fed
the
into it a bit.
conflict moments were really authentic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked her as a character. She's fun. And her growth arc was really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, just imagine losing your individuality as a... She was like 4, 6? Under 10.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Don't do that.
Hey, Schmarmigan. Welcome in.
Charmy.
I think you might be into Voyager, or it also starts stronger than I think any of the other Star Trek shows of that era. Next Generation and Deep Space Nine both have very rough first seasons.
Mm-mm.
Voyager
really-
never gets amazing, in my opinion, but always stays solid.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, there's also only so much you can do when the theme is, like, we're stuck far from home, and we're trying to
Yes.
go home. Like, that's...
I always wish they
it
would
limits you
lean
some.
more into the we're stuck far from home and don't, have to scrounge for resources, and like I always wanted more of that.
There were a couple
Do
of
you
really
like the
good episodes
survival
where it was like,
aspects?
oh man, yeah. No, it got pretty survival horror. But I think the reason why they didn't lean more into that was that they wanted to, like, they didn't want to do the whole, like, we're gonna turn on each other because
Yeah.
like resources are tight. Like, they never did that. Which we all know that real humans would. Like, be serious. Doesn't matter if you're part of a ship.
So did you keep doing sci-fi writing after that, or did you switch immediately?
Yeah. No, so I kind of did like a dystopian sci-fi thing after that, which was the book that James Hunter read, and he was like, yeah, she's good enough to publish. I was a little surprised. I was like, really? Okay.
Which one was that?
It was a different pen name. It had a really bad name, and I refused to speak it out loud ever again.
Okay,
Okay.
fair enough.
The
Yeah,
book
so
that
how did
shall
you
not
get
be
involved with Shadow Alley? You mentioned James picking it up, but how did you meet them?
named. Yeah.
And they used to live in Colorado, and so did I. And we just happened to go to the same convention. It was Mile High Con, and he was sitting next to me, like close enough on Author Row that we could chit chat. Yeah, and James, he's just like a super nice guy, so of course he's like, I'm gonna buy her book, even though he really didn't.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't super wealthy when I met them. you know, they're still in their building era.
What year was that?
2016.
Oh yeah, that was early.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at you now.
Look at me now.
Yeah. Well, that means almost 10 years with Shadow Alley then.
Yeah.
If that's when you
Yeah.
met them.
Yeah, well, you know, met them. I didn't start working with them until 2018.
Were you one of the first outside authors besides James?
No, it was Eden, and then Aaron, and then DJ, I think, and then me.
Mm-hmm. That's still very, very, very early.
Sure. You know, no Eden, but no one is Eden except Eden.
No, it isn't.
But she was actually she was my project manager for a while at Shadow Alley because she
Oh,
had
yeah.
more books under her belt than me, and just a better sense of storytelling. So yeah, she kind of mentored me. She was like 2 parts cheerleader, 1 part harsh critic. It worked out really well.
Did you guys kind of self-govern in the beginning?
How do you mean?
Like the company? Or was Eden on staff?
Oh, no, it was like commission based, like per
Okay.
project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some jerk came on board and decided the project management system wasn't the way to go. That's a story for a different day.
That's for when we interview you and
Yeah.
the release
Yeah.
of One More Turn 3.
Yeah,
Yes.
The final
that
turn.
day will get here.
The final turn.
The
The
last
final turn, yeah, it's good.
A turn too many. A turn for the worse.
Wrong turn.
Yeah.
Turn right now.
You turn. Oh, now I've got like a 9-book series I gotta write.
There you go.
Yep.
We have a lot of titles for you.
Yep.
All right. So, Zero Heroes coming out this week. What can you give us a pitch for it?
Yeah, I'll do the one that I do every time, which is 4 college-age girls, Sailor Moon style, transform into their D&D characters to fight crimes and slimes in the city of Denver.
Amazing.
Ooh.
That's it.
I love a Sailor Moon.
Have you
transformation.
imagined in your head their Sailor Moon transformation
Oh,
scene?
of course. Yeah. Like, no, I write it in the book.
Hmm.
One of the girls, she turns into a giant tree ogre, and the transformation happens so quickly that if she doesn't take her shirt off, it will always rip.
Oh no.
So
So she's like frantically trying to strip.
Yeah.
yeah, super funny. But yeah, I did the whole like
Maybe.
extra dimensional pocket where all of their other gear goes, so that I don't have to worry about them
Yeah.
being naked.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
So they just like jump in it and then change and then come back out. Or they just
Well,
pull
it
out
kind of
of the
does
air.
it. It kind of does it to the Sailor Moon style, where like their bodies glitter and glow, and magic
Ah.
surrounds them. And,
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when you come up with that stuff that like people reading it will be like, "Oh, this is cool world building and this is interesting," and you're like, "No, that was just to make my life easy.
I didn't want to have to write around that.
I didn't want to have to deal with that." So that's what happened.
Yep. Yeah. So the first book, they're like really broke college students, all living in the same like 4-bedroom apartment, going to school, working really crappy jobs, like, and they suck at being heroes. In this world, like all of the other heroes just like have awesome powers and are fantastic, and these poor 4 girls got the magical abilities from the tabletop RPG they were playing at the time. So they have to like collect monster cores to level up. And if they don't, grind often enough, their progress slows and it just gets harder and harder for them. So, they kind of have to stay on top of it.
And this is a world where monsters are commonplace?
Yeah, so there was like a cataclysmic event that seeded the planet with a whole bunch of cores, and if it landed in a person, they could become a villain too. They have that choice, free will and everything like that.
Right.
But like monsters don't typically have a lot of sentience, or sapience rather, or animals, trees. So if it, happened to embed in one of those, it was like, well, you're going to get a monster, because it's just a primal creature now that has extra special abilities. Oh yeah, and if it, landed in a giant garbage pile and just so happened to activate, then you get a giant garbage slime.
Why wouldn't you want that? That's amazing.
Yeah, that's the very first thing they fight, is a giant garbage slime. It's pretty great.
Oh, nice.
Was it hard to be your own art director?
Kind of, yeah, because, there isn't that voice of reason that's like, hey, maybe not. Maybe that's not a good cover idea.
Don't.
But yeah, eventually I just learned how to separate myself from myself.
Allow myself to introduce myself.
No, I've had to do it with Ember Holt too, right? Like, I there's business me, there's author me.
Yeah.
There's so many me's. Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness, look at all these monsters.
Yep. Yep.
Speaking of, Mr. Burb just came in with a plate of 4 hot dogs. And for those
Wonderful.
who remember,
Just hot dogs.
for
no
those
buns.
who remember, there's a clip on, I think it's on Dunn's channel,
Yep.
of him coming in with 4 hot dogs on a plate and going, look at all those wieners!
Yep.
Excellent. Excellent content.
Yep.
I had to leave the sacrificial circle because I'm gonna die.
Yep. Oh gosh, I can't go back in yet.
I'm in
So
there,
how
but
many
it's
of the
gonna kill me.
books, of your 31 books, oh, there's a lot of monsters in here, were written as J.D. Astra, and how many do you have out as Ember Holt?
So 15 as Astra, and going on 10 as Holt. 9. Nope, going on 9 as Holt.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that maths. Okay. I'm like, hang on a second.
Wait a second.
And then the other pen name that we don't
speak
talk
of.
about.
We don't
talk
speak
about
of.
Yeah.
I love ritual
So you moved
sacrificing.
from LitRPG into romance with Ember Holt. Do you think you're going to stay there? Do you think you might come back or try a different genre?
Well, I was always writing romance, to be honest. So Firebrand couldn't have romance in it other than the one that James had set up. So it did. But it was a very minor romance, and also because when I was writing Firebrand, I couldn't really cover any of the things that Jack's storyline covered. I had to find these weird gaps where she wasn't around him to write fun stuff for her. It was a struggle. Anyway, so there are very few intimate moments between Jack and Abby that I think James wrote, and I wrote maybe one where they're having a shower together, and it's not really sexy. They're talking about work. So it's really not sexy. Anyways, so Zero Hero was the first book. 0 Point Hero, whatever. You know what I mean.
Yep.
Was the first book where I got to die. Sorry.
Oh no.
We'll find you.
I'm right here. I'll bring you back
Thank you.
if I can.
Where I got to write a little bit of a romance, and I've always been writing romance. Every single J.D. Astra book has a romantic element to it. I think Monster Haven was the one where it was most understated, because it's super subtle, but like still there, definitely. Like, we'll do the JD Astra After Dark and we'll write those stories.
Yeah.
Can you tell us anything about, is there a romance in 0 Point Hero?
Yeah. So the main character Claire, she has like a second chance romance with a guy she used to date, who was like one of the heroes in her guild. So like they're all low-level heroes in the guild because they can't level up, and so they suck. And he kind of progressed beyond them and like left them behind a little bit. So yeah, there's like a little bit of icky, gross emotion in the book. Icky, gross girl emotions.
Ew.
Ew.
So if you have, I know where the LitRPG comes from, and I understand where the sci-fi comes from, but what about the superhero element of Zero Hero? What brought you into that area, wanting to do that?
That was actually, this was actually James's recommendation. When I was just about done writing the Firebrand series, he called me up and was like, "What are you thinking about for your next book series?" And I was like, I hadn't really thought that far ahead yet. I'm still working on the current one, man. Like, give me a minute. He's like, "Okay, but what about you do a story with like female leads, and have them transform into their tabletop characters." So that element was, all him. He handed it over to me to write.
He's got too many ideas in that head of his.
He really does.
He's got to hand them over to
Yeah.
people.
And that's actually super interesting. Like, I struggled really hard with finding fun and interesting LitRPG stories to write, but as soon as I switched to like romance-centered books, I'm like, oh, no problem. I got this. Like, stories for days.
Yeah.
So I really do think it matters. If you've died again, if you've type matched correctly.
Do you have a favorite superhero?
Dave is hoping you say.
No, there's no right answer.
The runners.
Ah, crap! I died and I didn't realize.
Oh, I died too. Oh no, it's up to
Are
you,
you
Will.
all dead?
Yep.
Yeah, it's all up to you.
I died kind of out of nowhere. I didn't really see that coming.
Yeah.
Some weird
Sorry, we
ghost
are
is chasing
playing
me.
on slightly harder.
Ah. That makes
Wanted the
sense.
challenge. I don't really have a favorite superhero. I was never really into comics as a kid. I liked manga and anime more.
Yeah. That's why I'm wondering where the superhero part came.
Yeah, so it was like I was watching One Punch Man and yeah, so that's kind of where it came from, like the style of hero guilds that they have in One Punch Man. Oh no, there was a revive immediately option and I selected something else.
Oh dear.
We got you.
Revive immediately or sell all puppies. Oh, I sold all the puppies.
Shoot.
It happens.
Welcome back, Dad.
Oh. I was like, did I go somewhere? Oh, in the game.
Did I go
I
somewhere?
think I'm talking to the chat. I'm like, I'm right here. As far as I
I've been
know.
talking.
You guys
haven't
can't
heard you
hear
this
me,
whole
right?
time.
Yeah, I know. It would take me a while to notice that no one has heard me because I'll just keep-
Dun, 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 dun. It's almost time.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Oh, yep, the boss is
Oh
arriving.
boy. Oh, I hate this one.
Loaded one. Gosh, dang it.
You're annoying. I don't like you.
Painfully annoying. Vomiting on us, blowing us around.
So are most of
Rude.
your future writing projects Ember Holt focused, or is there more JD Astra in the future?
Yeah, I mean, like, one day I will come back to finish the Bastion Academy series. I hope. I would really like to. But yeah, I have tons of Holt ideas banging around in my head that are...
Yeah.
I wish I could write faster.
Be interesting to see a collaboration between Ember Holt and JD Astra.
A co-author, yeah.
Stephen King did that with Richard Bachman.
Interesting. I mean, I guess technically my first Holt books would be a co-authoring, because the very first paranormal romance I wrote was heavily, like, LitRPG laced. And the people who did read it really enjoyed it. But it didn't really get out there because most readers were like, what is this? I don't...
What are these numbers?
What are these? I mean, I wait until chapter 6 to show screens. I don't...
Yeah.
Like in 0 Point Hero, I whip it out on page 1. I'm like, here's the
you
stat.
gotta break it out right away, yeah. You gotta let them see the goods right away.
It's a fast burn LitRPG. Ah!
Yeah, and in 0 Point Hero, there are real stat screens. Like, it is actually formatted to appear like a game screen, whereas in so many of these stories, it's, you know, just a divider and some numbers and then another divider, and you're back to the regular text.
Yeah, no, I spent a ton of time in Draw.io making all of these very, like, unique and themed screens, so they all kind of look like they go together. Oh no!
And so you started writing at a pretty young age, and you've been working on it ever since, it sounds like, with 31 books. But if you had not pursued that, what do you think you would be doing instead?
Oh, well, you know, I wanted to be an astronomer, I wanted to be an oceanographer.
Exploring the Earth.
Yeah, deep sea. Deep sea and space, man. Places we don't know anything about. But realistically, I was a tech project manager, and I worked in the games industry for a long time, so, you know, I would probably still be there doing that.
Do you think that gave you any insight working in the games industry for when you got into writing with RPGs?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, so the first Lit RPG, so when I was writing Firebrand, I was making, like, sawtooth progression curves for all of their, like, all the quests, all of the monsters they were fighting. Like, everything had to be balanced like a game, like a real game would, so that if, you know, you're supposedly experiencing it like one, it would feel good. Stop vomiting on me! No!
Oh, you know, you learn to love it. But so what makes a progression curve sawtooth?
It's just where it's like it gets harder and easier, so that it's not always like this steady, like I'm always getting better by this much with this much effort. It's like sometimes you have to push, and then sometimes it's sort of gifted to you. Ah! There was nothing I could have done about that. There was nothing.
Hey.
Smarmigan says he'd like to see Bastion Academy finished.
I would also like to see it finished. Man, I mean, like, I have the rest of it planned out. Like, it's upstairs. Just, you know, those books are 100,000 words. And right now, 100,000 words takes me a minute to write, so.
Do you have a standard daily output, or is it very variable?
I mean, it should be standard, but unfortunately it's variable. I just, you know. Well, you know, with us taking on 2 big new projects and like a little rebrand with a new logo. Like,
Yeah.
kind of busy.
Just a bit.
Most deaths. Man,
Nicely
Nailed
done.
William
Nicely
is
done.
crushing it in the damage department. 6 million?
Dang.
Well,
Wow.
you know, Star Mage be starring.
You do be start. Oh, it's my turn for Star Mage.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah, you can chase the contracts around to see who gives you the most gold.
Is it helpful to have another writer at such close reach?
Yeah, we actually have been pretty good about doing writing sprints together in the evenings. So
Nice.
it's been nice. It's been nice. Yeah.
Yeah, we could both work on consistency.
Yeah.
Is there something new coming from the William Merle library?
No, nothing certain. I've started a couple of stories and not gotten particularly far in any of them.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't settled on one.
How's the game coming?
But he is making progress on a couple of things.
On the
so.
game, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
how is
I
that
should.
possible?
The demo should be up in the next week or so.
Ooh, exciting.
There is a festival on Steam for tower defense early next month, so I'm
Oh,
hoping
great.
to
Oh,
pick
good
up some
timing.
wish lists for that,
Very good
and
time.
then I'll probably let it hang out for a few more months until next fest happens. Steam is really interesting in that there's a cycle of promotions that are kind of available to everyone. Every game can be in Next Fest one time. So unless you just have you have every wish list you've ever wanted, it would behoove you to wait for whenever the next one is and
Yeah.
see what you can get from it.
Well, I'm a big tower defense fan, and if Brave Little B is in the chat, so is she.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll definitely
They feed
check
off
it
of
out.
each other.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, it's a fun game. So I played it a lot on mobile when I was helping to test it. I haven't actually played the desktop version at all, but I've watched William play it a bunch of times. It's fun. It's a fun game. It has great music too.
Awesome.
Did you make
Yeah, and you
music?
used to QA professionally.
I did. Yeah, that was how I started in the world of games. Was game QA. I had a little
B said
notebook.
it's
I was
Dun's
like,
fault.
it's Dun's fault.
It is my fault.
Very true.
Everything's your fault.
B, what's your top 2 tower defense games? What's your top 2, William?
I think I mentioned this last time, but Dungeon Warfare on
Dungeon
is
Warfare
a
is
mobile
great.
game.
Yeah.
I love that one. And honestly, what got me into tower defense was playing the mods on like Warcraft 3 and
Yeah.
StarCraft back in the day. Like
Yeah.
that was the thing. That was better than the real game. Like all those
Yeah. Yep.
all those
Yep.
all the variants.
Yep. Between was it Dota on Warcraft 3
Yep.
or was
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was Dota on Warcraft 3. Between that and tower defense, that's mostly what the boys and I did with Warcraft 3. It was just so many great mods.
Hilarious
on there.
that you say the boys, and I'm pretty sure you mean your son.
Yep.
I mean
Those
my
are the
boys. Obviously, not me and the boys.
Da boys.
Get
No,
another
that's the
Zima for me
hobbits.
and the
We're
boys.
Da ladies.
My boys are all girls.
That's fair.
I will be sad she missed that one.
Oh. Cool.
Are there any games you worked on that we would have heard of?
I mean, probably. Like, there's many IPs I've worked on that you would definitely know. Like, I worked on High School Musical and Zack and whoever hang out in a hotel. Can't remember the other kid's name. Oh God. Hannah Montana stuff. Pirates of the Caribbean. I worked on some other really high-profile Disney projects in the last couple of years that I can't talk about still, which sucks. But you know,
Yeah.
I did cool stuff.
Yeah, I remember you used to have all these meetings with Disney,
Yeah.
and they seem stressful.
Yeah. I mean, like, it was a little bit hard. Like, we had some differences in how we thought best to go about things. So, yeah. And you know, like, by that point, I was a fairly seasoned professional at doing this kind of thing, and it was a little bit painful to be ignored, and then like a couple months later have someone be like, well, what if we did it this way? And I'm like, ooh, you mean the way I said we should do it?
Oh,
You
gosh,
remember that?
yeah.
Remember that conversation?
Yeah, but it
But, you
sounds
know-
different when he says it.
Yeah.
Now it sounds better. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, the timelines were crazy tight. The things they wanted to accomplish were astronomical. The project lived for a couple of months and then went under. So it's very sad. It was very sad.
Based on what I've had other colleagues tell me, and you know, in the network space, with Disney, everything is huge except the money.
Yeah, it's weird how they'll
The
just
pressure is huge, the stress is huge, the expectations are huge, but the money sucks.
yeah,
And they're like,
then they'll
yeah,
do
but you work at Disney.
crazy. Yeah, it's a privilege. You're so privileged right now.
Yeah, boy, yeah, that really worked on my electric bill when I told them, yeah, but I work at Disney.
Yeah. At one point, they decided that the entire R&D team that was working on the project I was working on, those who were actual employees of Disney, that they all had to move to Florida.
Dang.
So, yeah, a ton of people like uprooted their lives, and then a year and a half later, project died.
Yeah.
Super sad.
Well, as D. Spence says, don't mess with the mouse. Disney's a dangerous
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. Oh, B's favorite tower defense games are Nordhold and Bio Defense. No, B and I both love Nordhold. I
Nice.
haven't played
Is that like NordVPN's
It's
custom?
not. Yeah, it's NordVPN.
Yeah.
It's actually, I think, one of the best tower defense designs I've seen. It's kind of like tower defense crossed with a city builder. It's very, very interesting.
And is that
very
one on
roguelike.
Steam?
That one is on Steam. Yes.
Nice.
Cool.
I'm a big fan of tower defenses too. William got me addicted to this stupid. He like showed me one level of it, and I was like, "Oh, cool!" And I went to get it on the App Store. It was $5. I was like, "Dang it! Oh well."
No.
That's the one we were talking about. That was Dungeon Warfare.
Oh, Dungeon Warfare.
Mhm.
I couldn't even remember what it
It's a
was.
good one. Definite good one.
Yeah. I can't remember if it was the first one or the second one that I got
On
you to
Steam
play.
as well.
And
Dungeon Warfare 2
Infinitode
is
is another good one. Yeah, it's really good.
Nice.
Though in that game, like you get to a certain point where the way to progress is you sort of cheese a level where you can set it up right and just keep knocking people into the abyss. Till by the time that level is over, you've gained, 400 levels in the outer loop, for however many billions of experience.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, you just sort of roll through the rest of that ascension.
Oh, runners. Anyway, the cool thing about 0 Point Hero is that book 3 was my last book with Shadow Alley Press. so far, and it was never released on Amazon. So like, there are probably at least 6 people who really liked that
Very
series
disappointed.
who never, yeah. And now they can be undisappointed in July.
Nice.
It's come back from over yonder.
That's pretty fast. So, yeah, the first one just came out, but we're gonna see 3 by July.
I think so. I think that's the time.
Yep.
Get in there, you stupid cow.
Oh, is it the cows? No.
It's the
Dumbass
cows.
So many cows. So
Gotta
many
keep pushing the cows.
Not the cows. Hey, you. Why
Last
are
time
you
I got
all the way
stuck.
over here?
In the pen. I got trapped in the pen by monsters.
Are you a cow?
I was not a cow. I was in there with the cows, so I guess basically I was a cow. Welcome back, Koru.
in.
in.
Hey, Corey.
Are we gonna do it?
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
We got
We're
Just
gonna
2
milk
more
these cows, guys. We're gonna milk them.
Eh. Where's the last one though?
Down here.
There's nothing weird about
found
milking
it.
cows. It's perfectly natural.
Down to the left. I'm ignoring William.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about you recently watched Midnight
Go,
Gospel,
cow, go.
episode where they milked the crow.
Oh,
Hmm
Blech. Blech.
come on. You can do it, little cow.
I'm not watching those.
Do it.
Whoever made that happen.
Don't let me down, cow.
All right. So, as a professional games person, do you have a favorite game?
I mean, like, I have a couple of games that I would say have a chokehold on me. Not they're like my favorite, but
So
like
not
I
by
can't
choice.
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
I
did we
was-
get the cows? Yeah.
Cows, we got them. Nice.
Oh, runners.
Runners. I was really addicted to World of Warcraft. I
Mhm.
played a good amount of that, or maybe an unhealthy amount of it, I think is the right way to say that. Fortunately, I don't play anymore. I'm
dear.
in recovery.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I play Roller Coaster Tycoon Deluxe still.
Love it.
Yeah.
Fantastic game.
And talked about doing like a weird, cozy LitRPG around it.
That'd be fantastic.
Never really got out of the drawing board with that one, but
I played World of Warcraft when it first came out for about a year, and then I got out of it. But my dad played World of Warcraft for so long, they sent him a statue.
Wow.
He had an account. I think it was just like the 10-year anniversary of his account. They sent him like
Wow.
a figurine. Like
They didn't
Amazing.
send me anything.
it was on the mantle for a while.
I mean that's an achievement.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so now I play a lot of Hades. I wish I had Hades 2 on the Switch, because that's what I play Hades on, and it's
Yeah.
just like the preferred console for that game.
Feels like a good Switch game. Yeah.
It is, yeah. It's handheld. Obviously, Spell Brigade is a favorite. I made William play a lot lot
I saw you guys were.
Oh yeah, we're way higher level than you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
That's why I did so much damage. It's not a skill thing. I didn't do I wasn't skillfully shooting stars. I just have more points.
So you're carrying, is what you're saying.
Well, you know.
Well, it's like being super high level in Among Us. It's more about
Yeah.
games played than it is
Yeah,
what actual events.
you just accumulate gold, and there is a what do you call it? A pact in the game where you can just get one power instead of getting multiple powers. So you just keep leveling up the one power.
Yeah, that'll make it super powered.
I don't need that.
Nice. Bringing it back around to
Yeah,
zero
well done.
hero.
Which is on sale on Amazon.
That's right.
It is.
Would you have a 0 Hero 4 in you if, like, sales leans towards it?
I mean, maybe. I really wrapped it up nice and tight with a bow and kissed it goodbye. So, I mean, like, I'm sure I could find something for them to do, but like the story arc is done, like done.
Wait a minute. Why did Koro type big naturals?
Huh?
That is a question.
Naturals?
Where are
Are we
we
talking
looking?
about cow udders?
In the channel. I'm just reading what I'm seeing.
Hang on. Ah! I got hit.
Someone made a natural joke. And so you're like, well, let's make it worse.
Let's make it worse.
There you go.
How can I make this worse? That's what I ask myself every day I wake up. I'm like, how can I make this worse?
It's important to have
Exactly.
goals.
I wouldn't want you any other way, Koro.
No. I'm hungry. Shucks.
How can you make Dun squirm? Yeah.
That's why we have a blush counter on your channel.
That is true.
A blush counter. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, that started because of you, I'm pretty sure.
Because
Yeah.
of Jess, yep. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I know I was the one triggering it a lot, but specifically because of me.
I coined the term NSFD, not safe for done, when I was doing my book reviews in my Discord for a while.
Which is silly.
You're the one that blushes.
Okay, those two things are not connected to each other.
Aren't they?
Yeah, blushing is
Blush for
perfectly safe.
comedic effect.
I blush on command for
On command, yeah.
That's right.
That's
Part
his
of my acting
superpower.
training. I can blush on command.
You have acting training?
No.
Oh.
But he
That
could
is my
deadpan.
top job I wish I had tried, is acting. I wish I had
I mean,
invested time in trying that.
why not? Why not start now?
Oh my god. I'm
It's
so
too much work now.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
You know, back when I had life and energy, you know.
Oh, no.
Now I'm like, but it's way over there. I don't want to go.
I have to go to the theater, the
Yeah, it's like
theater.
9
have to
o'clock.
deal
Yeah.
We do it over
people?
Zoom.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Bo Burnham did it over Zoom, so
I love Bo Burnham.
me too. Me too.
It's great.
Sometimes I rattle off random things he said, and I'm like, oh no, I'm in public. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
No one's
I've
gonna
been cornered.
understand what I'm talking about. Like, oh no, I probably shouldn't say it. Never mind. I was about
There
to
you
say
There
go.
it.
was I had his I can't remember which album it was, but he had an album with I think it's New Center 5 or something was one of the songs on it.
Oh yeah.
And I literally had to make a pact with myself that I had to stop listening to the song because it would get stuck in my head for days.
Yep.
It's an incredibly catchy song.
He has a lot of those.
Yeah.
My
his-
big
his
introduction
country
to
songs
him-
like that too.
Was the Netflix.
Inside.
Yeah. I still
Yeah,
have
that
some
was
of
a
those
big one
songs
for a
on
lot of
my
people.
playlist.
Oh, we have a question from the chat. If William
Oh
wants to-
boy.
Twitch chat.
Oh.
So the JD Astra VGO books were some of my favorites. Abby and Otto were some of my favorite characters. Was Otto inspired from anyone you know?
Wouldn't it be silly if I said Otto was inspired by Michael Dorn's Worf?
No.
He's an inspiration for a lot of characters for me. He was like a very, I don't know, he made just that character had such an impact on me as a child. So,
Worf specifically?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I have to
I
specify
thought you
Michael
were
Dorn
leaning into the
Worf.
fact that it's so easy to do comedy with a Worf type character.
Well, yeah, no, that's one of the great pieces of it, right? Like, you pair someone like Abby, who is this just vulgar, crude, like,
Yeah.
gamer her whole life, with this straight-laced, kind of
Mhm.
honor-bound dude. And,
Yeah.
like, there's... the opportunities are endless. Like, they're just going to throw themselves at your feet. They can't be stopped. If the characters
So
are true to
is-
themselves.
Is Abby and Otto basically you and Worf hanging out?
Yeah.
Self-insert.
Self-insert. Actually, so Abby's character was based on Jeanette.
Oh, really?
I didn't know this until I was like, halfway through book 2.
You're
and
like,
then I was
wait
like,
a minute.
uh-oh. Uh-oh. And she's like, no, you're doing a really good job. Her character is spot on. I was like, okay.
It's funny when you realize that a character is inspired by someone you didn't really know you were doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't know Jeanette that well back then.
Mm.
Like, I'd seen James most.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's very funny.
Yeah. Sacrifice time. Was that who would you expect it to have been based on, Itachi? Now we have to like sit here.
Yeah.
Have you put James in anything? Is anybody inspired by him?
I really don't do the whole like direct insert of person
Yeah.
into book. Like, I take bits and pieces, like, especially like really deep flaws or things that I think are, I take like the worst and the best, and that's what I use to make characters.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
but like,
got to be some of you in all of them.
well, of course,
I
because
would think.
they're
Yeah.
all me,
Yeah.
in the end. They're all bits of me. Or at least, I can empathize being that person.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think it's difficult, if not impossible, to completely separate yourself from the characters you create.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately,
I agree.
you're always working through the lens that only you have for engaging with
Yep.
reality.
Yeah. No, that's what makes writing male POV so hard.
Yeah,
And
I
in my
bet.
most recent Ember Holt books, I just avoid writing the male POVs because, like, I mean, I don't know, like, I'm not a guy. I can try to imagine what it's like having testosterone all up in my body at all times. But like, there are just so many experiences that I can't conceive of.
Yeah.
And like, my brain is the only brain that I have experience being inside of. So like,
Yeah.
while I can fake being other personalities that are close enough to mine that they have like, just enough overlap that I can make it seem real. Yeah, I can only write males based off of what I've observed of males, and still I won't know what's going on inside their head. So it makes it hard
We
to write their
don't either.
POV because I'm because I'm like, well, he did this, but like, what was
Yeah.
he thinking when he did it? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I've written a lot of female characters as well as male, and the rule I always gave myself was like, I can write women, but I can't write about women. Like, I can write what they're doing. I could write about somebody being scared or somebody being unhappy or whatever, because I know what that feels like. But I can't bring the female part into it because I don't know that.
Right. Yeah. No, there's just little specifics that can't be captured. Like, it would be really hard for me, I think, to write from the perspective of a psychopath, male or female, because like,
Mhm.
I just can't imagine not having any feelings towards other people.
Yeah.
It's not a thing that Nope. I just
Yeah,
can't.
no, in my stint into LitRPG, I realized that, it's hard for me to write characters that aren't very in their own head because I'm very in my own head. And it seems like that's not something this genre is particularly in
They
love
don't
with.
want it.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
want it.
And
Thinking, why are you doing that? Just act.
yeah.
No thank
Oh,
you,
that
lady.
sounded way worse than I meant for it to sound. That's not. Wow.
Which part?
Well, I think because it's competency porn to an extent.
Yeah. Yeah.
The main character is the best that they can be. They act decisively. They make the right
Yes.
decision.
They always make the right
win.
decision.
They just can't stop winning, and it takes away from that fantasy if you are constantly in your head or self-doubting.
No, yeah, the weakness was mine, not the genres. That I had difficulty adjusting to that.
Yeah.
So having
No, I
written
couldn't-
in both LitRPG and romance and sci-fi, which tropes have you enjoyed writing the most?
Well, I always love me a bit of forced proximity. When characters cannot escape each other is when the best things happen.
Yep.
So like in Deathless Dungeoneers, I mean, like, they can leave each other, but they really don't have the option to, so they kind of just have to hang out together, and there's nowhere else for them to go, and so that just creates a great setting for the characters to be forced to get to know one another.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Deathless Dungeoneers is another LitRPG trilogy. Can you give us the pitch for that?
Yes, it's Dungeon Tycoon meets Monster Hunter in like a semi-cozy with lots of action town builder that's a dungeon dive. Like, he builds his town in the dungeon as he raids it and takes over environments.
So done. Just two ghosts hanging out together.
I know one thing I found interesting about that story is it was kind of a practical take on the existence of dungeons and the resources they provide, so that there was an economy that functioned around, the existence of dungeons, and he was trying to buy a plot of land to be his own and to produce. That was like, saving up to buy the farm, except the farm is a dungeon full of monsters.
Yeah, no, it's essentially it. I mean, but some farms turn out to be total duds. Like, the little plot that he had his eye on, like, he knew it wasn't going to be much, but it would be enough to kind of get him started. But then as soon as he got in there and realized that there was a lot more to it, that's how the story gets exciting.
That's almost boss
Who is
time.
still dead?
Me?
Where are you?
Like right somewhere.
Right somewhere. Okay.
Some of my favorite covers we've ever done are those Deathless Dungeons.
They are really good. It is so embarrassingly sad how poor that series performed for how beautiful the covers were. Ugh.
Soulfish, the long one.
Now, out of 31 books, are there any concepts or story ideas that stuck with you, but that you were never able to, or haven't had the opportunity yet to write? It's like the novel that got away.
Oh, that question has an answer that's buried deep in my brain. I mean, of course, there were a lot of different concepts. I mean, like, there are tons of concepts on my backlog that I want to get to. There's this very weird. When I was working for Boulder Games, which is one of the game studios I work for, someone was like, "You can't write a romance book about anything." I'm like, "I totally can. Give me anything." And he was like, "All right."
The pillow thing, is it?
It is not the pillow thing. No.
Okay.
My pillow summoner, though, that's gonna happen one day. One day, I'm gonna write my pillow summoner. I might write it from a girl's perspective because I think there's boy pillows too, right? Like,
There are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe I just like be like, sorry, Aaron Crash, I'm doing this one solo. No. So yeah, my friend was like, clowns on pogo sticks. I'm like, well, you didn't clarify what pogo sticks are, so of course they're penises.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
And this was actually how, in the Princesses of Ruin series, the people who have like crappy magic, they're called clowns because it's like a parlor trick. Yeah, so I don't know, that didn't really answer the question, but there was a story in there with that concept that I was going to write, but as I started writing it, it changed way too much, and it was going to be a reverse harem where the girl would bounce on many clowns' pogo sticks to get their powers, and then if she bounced with multiple clowns at the same time, she could combine their powers and like change and modify them and like level them up, and there would be a LitRPG element to it.
Amazing.
Super weird. But as I started writing it, like the very first guy in the white shoes was just like way too possessive. I was like, oh, he would never share. It's not going to happen. I have to change the story.
Don't change the man, change the story.
I mean, when you have something good, don't give it up.
Yeah. Oh, he did, yeah.
Revived you right at the end. Man, I hope they fix the balance on this. Like, the long one is so easy to kill.
Yeah.
Compared to the
Compared
frog.
to the,
Yeah. The bloated one.
Ludwig.
Nice. Unlocking all the things.
Nicely done.
Yeah, I'm last in everything.
It's okay. I don't have to be first.
I don't like that.
Well, you know, if you're not first, you are last.
Oh, I guess we're all last.
I can go one more.
Well, all right. I was like, it's
Unless we don't want to do
7:45?
one more.
No, I mean, we haven't been having any technical difficulties
Yeah,
outside
we've
of
been
the
good.
early mic things, and
Yeah,
we
I'm
can
just
do
looking at my
another
upgrades, sorry.
From the situation.
I'm trying to
Oh, and
decide
we have a
what
question
to do.
from the audience, I see.
Nice.
oh my, I haven't been paying attention. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's in the Discord. So, Dispense, what do you think sparks a lot of your creativity? What do you do to refill the well when it runs dry?
That's a good question.
Good questions. Yeah. So I don't know. Again, like I was talking about how you kind of need to be in alignment with what you're writing, like, and I don't know how to describe that better. Like, I love LitRPG, but what the genre wanted wasn't what I could give it. Like, we weren't matching up. It wasn't working for either of us. Like, the people who read the books were like, yeah, it was fine, whatever. And I was like, oh gosh, yeah, I guess that was fine, whatever, all right. So, I mean, the first step is, yeah, just knowing that you love what you're writing and you love reading in that genre. Not to say that I didn't love reading the genre. There were a lot of really great LitRPG books that I read. Funny enough, a lot of them were written or co-written by women.
Wow.
So I think I found the problem in the machine. But yeah, to refill the well, I mean, games and movies are great. Like, William and I get to talk to each other all the time whenever thinky thoughts are happening, and that's always great. Like, we share a lot of creative stuff with each other. Having someone to chat with is also really important. And when I didn't have someone to talk to, I actually had a struggle ducky from back in my project management days that I would talk to, and it felt psychotic. But just saying stuff out loud oftentimes allows you to get places that you wouldn't have
Yep.
had you not said it
100%.
out loud.
got to be okay with talking to yourself because you're stuck with that person. So you might as well have a
forever.
conversation.
Well, I mean, not
I
forever,
just talk to my
but
dogs.
until death do you part.
Yeah.
I used to talk to my dogs too. I don't think Sophie really cares about my books that much, so I don't talk to her about it. Like,
You
not
don't seem that
interested.
interested.
you don't seem interested.
I don't think you're
in what I'm
really
cares
paying
about
attention
cheese.
to me.
Now, if I was writing about, chicken nuggets, I think she'd be
Yeah.
she'd be into it. But yeah, so reading, playing games, talking out loud either to myself or someone else. That kind of helps. And just taking a break sometimes too. Like, I know it feels bad and everyone's like, don't stop, like, keep the momentum, always keep the momentum. But, like, sometimes you really do just need to take a breather. In my opinion. For me. I'm not a doctor. Don't take my advice. I forget being the plant dude is kind of lame. I just have to, like, stand here and hope.
Yeah, just run in circles.
I'm trying to get the achievement for standing still for however many seconds.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
guess this would be the time to do it. It's very
Yeah.
early.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
the
early in the
eyes.
game.
Yeah.
The flying eyes.
Ugh.
Yeah, they're no fun.
You're flying. Come on. Nobody. Oh, well.
Yeah, I don't
No,
even
no,
know if that's a real song.
That would
It
have
is
killed
your-
on my
your
stream.
Your cyanide is
That would have killed on my stream. Druid would have been all over it.
Well, Druid's here.
Let's see. Which one of these haven't I done in a while? Oh, you're here. Got it. Thank you. I forgot you would come back. No tornadoes.
gold
Tornado.
crab.
Come here, crab.
Where the
Is there a
crab at?
genre you feel you can't write?
I don't.
Because you're
I
writing
don't
in one of the ones that a lot of writers I know would say they can't write, which is romance.
Well, I mean, I think. No, I mean, I think I could write in every genre. It's just like, if I were to write a mystery, for example, I would have to do so much research. There would be a lot of reading involved up front.
No
Sounds like a lot of
reading.
work. Yeah.
I mean, not to say, like, I've never really felt drawn to mystery novels. Like, it's not a thing, like, it's just not really a thing. My grandma used to watch Murder, She Wrote, and I was like, alright, Grandma. Alright. Alright. My mom, too, is like, she loves these, like, cop shows and like,
Procedurals.
yeah. And I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. So anything to do with those, like, I could write one, but would I be having a good time? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Ugh, so I probably shouldn't write it, Yeah. It's not about, I mean, like, the execution is possible, but the quality of the product,
Yeah.
it would probably just be obvious, or maybe it wouldn't be obvious. Maybe people would be like, "Wow, what a great mystery novel!" I'd be like, "Great, I hated every second of it."
I'm
was
so
the
glad
worst.
this is the thing that's sold. Now I have to write
Yeah, no.
more.
So, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that to myself, right? Because I'm like, I have to do this again.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh, no.
What about comedy?
I mean, I feel like so. 0 Point Hero has a lot of good comedy in it, and since I write pretty cozy romance, like, there's a lot of comedic banter. Like, it's not a straight comedy, but I mean, I don't know how to write a straight, like, just comedy. I guess it would be.
Yeah, I guess writing comedically
Well, I mean, there would be, like,
is more what I meant. But yeah, I think
yeah,
you
I
can
mean, because
do
in
that
books,
already.
like, something has to happen in a book. Otherwise,
Right.
you're just writing, like, a funny memoir or something. I don't know.
Right. But like Adam writes very comedically. He's capable
does,
of
yeah.
that. He has that in his wheelhouse. It's very impressive.
Yeah. So I think it's all about like, I mean, you can put characters in situations that really suck for them, and you can either make it a comedy or a drama. It just depends on how you want your characters, or how your characters should react, or
Yes. Yeah.
how you want them to react. So like, the options available to you. You hold the power of the pen. The pen is yours.
Or the keyboard in this case.
Yeah. I wanted to make a wiener joke though, so. Man, I put it on like the lower level of difficulty, and now I'm like, where are the enemies?
Yeah, you're like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Now I can answer all the questions. I'm not fighting
Yeah,
for
I
my
know.
life. Acid plants, let's go.
I guess the same question, slightly altered then. Is there a genre you haven't written in yet that you want to?
Want to. I mean, I haven't written like a straight like sci-fi, like operatic sci-fi, and I would love to do, you know, something like that. I've considered adding a romance element into one as well. And sci-fi romances do fine right now, but most of them are about like, you know, what does this alien's peen look like? That's the most
Yeah.
important thing, is what does the
That's
alien's
what we want to know.
peen
Is
look
that
like?
really? Are you?
Yes.
Is that really?
Inquiring minds.
If you
Inquiring
are
minds
ever
wanna know
curious,
how
Ice
many
Planet
beans-
Barbarians.
Ice Planet Barbarians, that's so vanilla.
So you got to
20
save that for the end of the book, then. You know,
No.
I'll save that
otherwise
alien peen for the end of the book.
You've got to save it
No,
for
no,
the
you-
reveal for the,
Definitely
you know.
Well, yeah, you think he's just got the two, but then at the end of the book,
then
he
you
turns
show,
around.
Oh, wait a minute.
and you've got it's like a little skirt
Yeah.
of teens.
I don't understand how that works personally.
Well, that's part of the fun of alien romance.
That's the discovery
Yeah.
process.
It is, yeah, part of the discovery. It's definitely, you know, it's about the novel, about being surprised, seeing something unexpected. Like, we've all seen a human peen, or at least, you know,
Sure.
most of us have.
I guess I
And,
don't
like,
know
while
how
there
you
are
maintain
variations
that for
in human
75,
beings.
80,000 words. I don't know how
Well, there's other.
that's all you got to do.
There's a lot
It's
more
just, well,
to it.
eventually he's taking off his pants and we're going to see it, but not for another 40,000 words. Why don't I just skip to that part?
Well, I mean, like, a lot of them don't make you wait that long. So,
Yeah, that's usually
I'm
there's
being
usually
so
a lot
well
more.
You are B. You're being very well behaved.
The whole chat is, honestly.
it's just done. I'm trying to
Trying to egg it
turn
on.
this into yeah.
I'm trying to ask honest questions here.
No, it's good.
Curiosity.
Yeah.
I mean,
As a
so it's the same
writer,
thing
I
with
don't get how you maintain, you know,
The
that
suspense.
for if the suspense
Or
for 70, 80,000 words.
20 books.
the suspense. Well,
There was
so
no suspense. It's
just
what
from my
comes
experience
after
from, like,
the suspense.
from writing, you know, like, I'm writing monster romance now, like paranormal monster romance, and they all have something unique-ish about the peen. It's, you know, it's like, it's expected. It's desired to have something going on.
Feature of the
and-
genre. I get that.
So, like, in Oh No, There's an Incubus in My Hot Spring, the very first time she sees him, he is naked. So, you know, she gets a pretty good eyeful of it right off the bat in, like, chapter 4, chapter 5. In the second one of the series, Oh No, There's an Ifrit in My Cosmic Cafe, it does take a little bit longer for her to get peepers on the peen.
But the point of those stories is not that moment. That's not the
Oh,
moment
it's not
you're spending
the
the whole story
peen.
building to. It's the
Right.
relationship.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, so
That
yeah,
I
like
understand.
the relationship is important in all of these, right? But like the point of the sci-fi are not like the point, but like the reason why it is sci-fi is that you can do really weird and crazy stuff with the peens.
Maybe what I think maybe what I'm trying I think I'm getting it is that the peen reveal is kind of the action scene of
Are you
the
saying
book.
this as a statement?
Yes, I think I get it.
He's just slowly discovering the appeal of the peen.
That it's not the point. The point of the book is not that.
Yes.
But
No.
it's a required element of
Correct.
it.
Yes.
Is that there has to be. You can't write a dungeon crawl without some good, fight scenes in it. Like that's
Right.
a
You have to have some
required
weird
element.
monsters.
Exactly.
Like, if you-
Cool monsters, some traps. So bizarre peen is part of this,
Yeah.
menu.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Looks like peen's back on the menu, boys. Basically, what I'm
Koru, quote that now.
Thank you, Jeanette, for giving us permission to make a Twitch channel.
Yeah. No regrets. No regrets.
No regrets.
I didn't even stop for a second to think about whether I was going to say that or not.
Yeah, that's
Set
going in
that
the
up.
quotes. That's
We're
going in the
taking this
quotes.
one out. That one's going to the bleachers.
Hey, I have control of the Twitch channel here. Unless you feel like digging and finding the password.
that
Spence
sounds
was
a lot
asking
of
about
work.
what book
Yeah,
we should
exactly.
start next, and I think for Zero Hero is pretty short,
It
so
is.
you can
yeah.
jump in to the series.
Well, so since that whole series isn't out yet, I mean, like, if you want something to binge right away that's like complete, I would say go for Deathless Dungeoneers because it's also fairly short. It's like 300 pages per novel, and complete at 3. So.
Yeah, the complete
Oh,
story is
Monster
good.
Haven is even shorter. That one was super.
The
I love
omnibus
Monster
is
Haven,
like
honestly.
400 pages,
Yeah,
right?
That
yeah,
has an
altogether.
audio too, doesn't it? Isn't book one
It
on audio?
does. Yeah, and it's it was Judy Alice Lee who did it. She's great. Weird things that I store in my head. I don't know.
Yep. And he's also asking, so how do you thread the needle of keeping Monster Peen's suspense and not leaving the reader with a blue appendage?
That's basically what's my question. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm grokking the question. I'm sorry.
How do you maintain the suspense without it, like you shot your load too early?
Yeah, without giving them blue spheres.
Are you trying to cosplay as me right now? Is that what you're doing?
We did discuss that as a
Yeah,
possibility.
we did last week.
Yeah. So I mean, like, okay,
Yep, we did.
consider the whole body. It's not just the stuff between your legs that's the most important thing. Like, there are lots of exciting things all over the body to explore and enjoy. So while the peen is a very large aspect of the interesting
Sit in
things,
the
like
chair.
you've got claws, you've got wings, you've got scales, you've got horns, tails, like there's all sorts of interesting things you can do with monsters and aliens that like keep it interesting and exciting.
Yeah.
Golden crab again. Son of a gun.
What is with this crab and where is it trying to go and why are we
I've
trying
never
to
even
don't
seen
know.
this crab. I don't
It's
think
like-
it's real.
It's not. It's like running through the fire and through tornadoes. Like it's hurting itself.
These orange abilities, they're never good.
I mean, they're okay. They're just like the little extras that we.
There
pick up.
are some good ones.
Koru and B are never gonna let this go.
I know, guys, I'm a human. I do say stuff. I keep it clean on
It's
my
not on
screen.
your channel.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Oh
I remember
gosh!
actually that I said that particular phrase in David Farland's workshop because I couldn't think
Peens
of
back on the menu.
no, just shoot your load. I couldn't think of a way to say that cleanly.
Uh-huh.
And it was about, where do you put a particular element of your story, and how do you avoid doing that? And I just couldn't figure out a better way to say it, so I just
He
said,
just couldn't get past shooting your load. Like, they were stuck on it.
No, he was fine with it. He was fine with it.
I'm
very
not
nice
certain
guy.
if originally that context is sexual or if it's something else, but I feel like it's something else, right? Like it wasn't always
Yeah.
sexual.
No.
It's about,
yeah,
like-
I think it got absconded.
As many things
I mean,
have.
probably gun related.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my thought also, gun related.
And-
Or like if,
Being a noted gun user, I was using it in that context.
Of course.
yeesh.
It's hard to dodge these lava things.
I know, like really threading the needle here.
The lava things, tornadoes, it's all over the place.
The place. Oh gosh, I got stuck. And like the craggy outcroppings. They have like little corners you can get stuck on when you're trying to hug close, and you're like, no.
All right, Jess, every writer has at least one, if not hundreds. What is a word that you can never spell correctly?
Oh, well, I oftentimes misspell the word blanket. And I spell blanked. ED. Yeah, that happens. I mean, in cozies, blankets come up, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
especially, you know, when you're in
It's
bed.
an
so-
unusual one.
Yeah.
I know there are others that I always struggle with, but like that was the first one that came to mind that was just kind of ridiculous. Can't spell blanket.
Yeah. It's usually a ridiculous word. William, do you have one?
I mean, double letters always trip me up. Necessary,
Oh, yeah.
difficult. I also learned with the first, novel that was edited that I apparently spelled a lot of words in the British style,
I was just gonna. I was
and
just
I
thinking about
did
that.
not know.
Yeah.
Like, apparently left is not American. We're supposed to say leaps.
Oh. I know there's
Oh,
the whole
yeah,
gray
really?
and gray thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
messed that
Oh,
up.
gray
I
and
still
gray
don't
is
know
a
which
good
one's
one.
British and which one's
Yeah.
American.
The E is British, the A is American.
I
A
guess
for
the
America.
E stand for England, A for America.
That's right. There you go.
Now you know. That's how you do it.
The more you know.
Well, which
My-
one am I supposed to do?
You can
Are
do whatever you
American?
want.
Right.
You're free.
One word that I made myself learn very early was how to spell definitely, because so many people misspelled it as defiantly that it annoyed me, and I was like, I'm never going to make this mistake.
Oh my god. I have such a sad story. For Brutal Rival, my very first dark romantasy, everyone I worked with was like, Brutal Revival. Like they
Oh,
were saying
no.
that on streams. They're like, this book, Brutal Revival, so good. I'm like, it's
No,
Rival.
it's
It's Rival.
Why?
Please. He's her rival.
It's kind of the point.
It's kind of the whole book.
Yep.
A lot of monsters now. Is there a classic or universally lauded work out there that you just don't and cannot like, and it's your hill to die on?
Catcher in the Rye.
Oh, really?
Yep. Hated it.
Good example.
I have an answer for this one too, but I don't know if it's classically lauded.
We got a
Why don't
yes,
you
me
go?
too on Catcher in the Rye.
I don't even remember Catcher in the Rye, so I probably also.
And I
hated
told
that.
my boss when I worked at the library, and I was like, I hated it. I just thought it was stupid. And he went on this whole thing about well, it's a coming of age of this young boy. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Jake, I just can't.
You'd be like, I read the book, I know what it's about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that part.
I was like, he was just
That's
annoying,
so
and then didn't do anything, and then went home. And he's like, but it's a journey, and I'm like, no.
Oh, I suppose. Oh gosh. Something about I think it's called The Alchemist, maybe? Is very similar. Is it called The Alchemist?
I haven't heard of that.
It's a shorter novel, and it's older, and this guy, gets a vision of great wealth, and so he, goes on this super long journey and
Oh my
just...
gosh, what is happening?
Woo!
There's so much red on my screen right now.
Oh my gosh.
Those are my chthonic charges.
Nice. It's good stuff.
But yeah, so he becomes becomes the man he was supposed to be by going on this journey, and he wouldn't have become that man had he not gone on the journey. But like the wealth was right under his feet the whole time. Like when he goes home, he finds it like where he used to hang out. Yeah, I was just like, so he went all the way to Mecca, got his ass kicked, just to go home and find that the gold was there the whole time.
What was that about phonics charges? Marvigan asks.
Chthonic.
Yeah.
Chthonic.
Chthonic.
I think my book that the Brothers Karamazov, Dostoevsky, not a fan. I never finished it. I think maybe, I don't know, 100 or 200 pages in, and I was just like, oh, never mind.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Mine is Old Man's War. John Scalzi. It won the Hugo and the Nebula. And I like John Scalzi, but as a guy, like, you know, his blog and stuff was pretty funny when he was doing it all the time, but man, did I hate that book. That book made me angry. I hate Reddit.
I don't know that I've ever read anything.
I will.
Yeah.
I will spite read even when I should DNF, but I'm just like, it just annoys me so much that I'm like, I need to know how stupid it gets.
Oh, Smarmigan brought up a good point. He mentioned he couldn't get past Absalom, first page. What do you guys think about Faulkner?
I've never read Faulkner.
I didn't go to college.
I'm not sure if I have read Faulkner.
Okay, well, he is a very particular brand of writer.
There are some authors like that I've meant to check out, but I haven't.
Well, he's, you know, the classics, famous. Yeah. Smartbegin mentions not only does Faulkner not use the Oxford comedy, he eschews all punctuation. And there's an example of this in he uses it as he chooses. There's an example of this in a novella called The Bear it wasn't that long, but there is, I think, a 60-page section that is one sentence with just a lot of parentheses.
Dang.
And he is, you know...
See, when I do that, they just say I suck.
Right. Well, he's the guy who they say, you know, unless you're this guy, you're not allowed to break these rules. But also, he probably shouldn't have broken those rules either.
One genre that I need to get back into is like Spanish short stories, because I have a Spanish degree, and I really did enjoy reading the like short stories that we would read in class. But I think I have a whole collection too, but I just haven't taken the book out in a while to.
And it's really interesting to read in like the native language. I read the Witcher books in English, and my friend read the Witcher books in Polish, and our experiences were wildly different. So it's just fun to like read in the native language. And I mean, I guess it also helps to like know some of the things in that native language, so that when they come up, they make sense.
Yeah, some of them were like surrounding the history that we were learning at the same time, so a lot of dictatorships in South America, and so there was different ones about like censorship. That's the one that I think that stuck with me the longest. It's the one about censorship.
Censorship good.
No.
Keeps all things homogenous.
Yes, amazing.
Keeps.
It was really interesting. I think it was called the censor, because it was about a guy that goes to work for the censor like people that are like hired by the government, because he sent a letter that he knew was going to be misinterpreted, and so he goes to work for them to try and like get the letter and be able to pass it through, but then in the end he gets so indoctrinated that he condemns himself with the letter, because he was seeing it through the lens of what they'd been teaching him.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that was a very, very interesting one that has stuck with me. You know, I graduated in 2019, which is, you know, not crazy long ago, but I think I read it in
What?
a couple years before.
That's just offensive. 2019?
Yes.
Good lord.
Young whippersnapper.
I turned 30 this year.
Spence managed not being able to finish Clockwork Orange because of all the slang in just the first few
Oh.
pages. What do you guys think about dialect in books?
It could definitely be distracting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, like if you want to reach a broader audience, I would say probably keep it selective.
I think it's one of those things where, like, unless you really know what you're doing, I think it can get real old real quick.
Also,
If
that.
it's one character, then that sometimes can be fine. I don't know.
Yeah, I know personally the amount of mid-word apostrophes there are is inversely proportional for my desire to continue the story. Which, though being said, I did read, The Wheel of Time, and Robert Jordan was terrible for that.
I've heard so
I
many
mean,
mixed things about the Wheel of Time.
Well, it's like a classic of the genre, so people have strong opinions about
Yes,
it.
for
But
sure.
that's a trope of fantasy, and classic fantasy especially, is the long names with almost random apostrophes just in there.
The Wheel of Time to me is always this thing where, like, I don't know, it's kind of like Rush, the musical band. I've never met anyone who had a neutral opinion on the Wheel of Time. Like, it was all right. Like, it seems like people just have, that's the greatest book I've ever read, I built my whole life around it, or God, do I hate that book.
That's how I felt about Dune. I was just kind of neutral about Dune, but I've seen so many opinions about it.
I read Dune so long ago, like I remember liking it, but who knows also if it's been like distorted by the many visuals I've seen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, and Dune is also one of the, pillars of sci-fi, so
Yeah. No, yeah, I was reading so much sci-fi as a kid. Like that was pretty much all I ever really wanted to read.
But yeah, I mean,
Dune,
William makes
Ender's
a good
Game,
point.
Foundation series.
Oh yeah, I remember reading Foundation as well. And a lot of those older books, they invented the tropes that then
that we're
get
complaining
run to
about
death.
today.
And you're like, ugh, I've seen this 100 times. Yeah, but when it came out, no one had done that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is fair. My intro to sci-fi was Lucky Star and the Waters of Venus, and the Xanth series.
Oh, I do remember reading Dragon Riders of Pern and very
That
much
too.
not liking
That
it.
too. I read that in
And
high school.
I thought I was gonna love it, and I did not like it.
I liked the ones I read. I have a few on my shelf I need to read.
Hey, 11 Bravo.
Well,
Yep. Thanks
Well, thank
for
you.
joining
Thanks
us,
for joining
JD
us.
Astra.
Absolutely.
We'll see you,
Congratulations
maybe
on
next
your
week
launch.
as Ember Holt. Congratulations.
Oh,
Zero
gosh.
Hero is out this week. Everybody run
Are
and
we
check it
interviewing
out.
Ember Holt next week?
No, but we may be talking to Will Power, author of Bloodshaper.
Oh, okay.
Willpower is delightful.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Yes.
yes, I snuck Ember Holt in today, anyways, so she
Yeah.
doesn't need her own hour and a half,
Cora would
hour
like
and
to
Yes, it would
45.
be-
My goodness.
It
Yep,
would be
yep, we
fun
can-
to have you come in as Ember Holt with like a completely different look. And, like, that would be
Oh,
that
yeah.
would be
Wig.
humorous. Yeah.
Yeah, put on the red lipstick. I almost said my nickname for it.
I don't.
And on that note,
Not gonna
Yeah.
that note-
All right. Good night, everybody.
thank you for joining.
everybody.
Bye.
We'll be back next
everyone.
Thursday. Have a
Read
good.
Zero Hero.
Yep, read Zero Hero.